Ladies and gentlemen, we're all gathered here today to send off Mr. Harold George Smith for the one last time. My name is Nelson, your host for today. I'll be walking you through Harry's life and paying tribute to him. Many of us traveled from overseas and interstate to attend today's event to say our farewell to Harry. Harry was born in 1958. He was a fisherman during the earliest stage of his life. He is always the one being loved around by his peers. It was said that his motivated personalities has inspired other people to become a great fisherman like he is. He met his wife Marion when he was on a camp. His charm and macho manners had instantly sparked a love story between them, and not long after, they got married and they gave birth to the first daughter, Tempest. Later on, they were blessed with 3 more kids named Adrian, Christian, and Eric. This then led the family to move down south here to Brisbane from Cairns because Harry claimed that he had enough of the ocean. By the time, he had won many awards with his fishing expertise, though once in a while he will also still go out fishing with his best friend Franco. After residing in Brisbane, him and Marion raised the kids now into great adults with their own life goals. It was a little over 5 years. Harry was blessed with 4 more grandchildren. Fast forward until 5 years prior, Marion unfortunately left us, losing a battle to cancer. It was quite hard for the family and everyone around him. The family knew Harry was devastated in his mind, but he still managed to keep a strong smile in front of his children. He never seemed to be sad, but there were times Harry would have spoken about Marion and stated how she has left him a bit too early. The family were very supportive throughout his 5 years. It brought the family together more, and every second Saturday of the month, the family would gather together for a barbecue in Harry's backyard. Franco, who was Harry's best friend for almost 40 years, continued their ritual going out fishing once in a while. Franco commented that no matter how hard life was towards Harry, as long as they go fishing together, Harry instantly forgets about everything and reverts back to his younger self. And again, with that being said, Harry had left us way too sudden as a result of a heart attack while he was out fishing with Franco earlier this week. I am aware of many in attendance today hasn't got over the fact that their father, grandfather, friend, ex-colleagues is no longer with them anymore. It is said that he is now in a better place, reunited with his wife. He'll want to see the people around him to keep on fighting like he did. His passion for fishing is motivation for us all. We ought to learn from his courage and punch through every challenge life has given us. Harry's family in particular. So now, I would like to invite Tempest, Harry's eldest daughter, to give a speech to everyone. So Tempest makes the speech. Now we will have Franco to also come up and say a few words. Franco makes a speech. Thank you for such lovely words spoken to Harry's close ones. Can everyone now please look behind me into the screen where Dylan has put together a compilation tribute of Harry. During this time, let's all remain silent and reminisce all the times that we have spent with Harry and wish him a good farewell. So tribute plays on the screen in the back. Up until now, we have walked Harry through his entire journey, and it is time to send him off for the one last time. Can I first have the intermediate family to come up forth, and followed by Harry, and followed by his other friends, and the rest of our guests who are attending today to pay a last tribute to Harry. So everyone takes turns saying farewell to Harry, the curtain closes, the cremation ritual undergoes. Now that our funeral had reached its conclusion, Harry has cemented his place in our heart. Once again, I would like to thank every single guest who attended today's ceremony. I'm sure it meant a lot to Harry and his family in particular. After the ceremony has ended, I was advised that there will be a lantern release ceremony being held just outside of the premise, symbolizing Harry's soul being set free into heaven. Once that is completed, a post-funeral lunch will be held at South Bank Riverside shortly after. And thanks for having me join you today, and on behalf of Harry's family, thanks for all your attendance. Goodbye.